Hello, friends. I'm back demonstrating my next project. This project is a relational database built using SQL, specifically SQLite. It provides basic CRUD operations, create, read, update, delete, along with custom sorting, custom search data sorting, calculating days remaining till graduation, and you interact with the program using a basic menu function. For this, I wanted to get a list of names I could work with on a database. And while I chose to do 20, I could theoretically generate an unlimited number. And right now for my program, I have a no database, no CSV file. This will generate my CSV file containing 20 random names. And takes a moment to get in there sometimes. There we go. And then from there, when I built this program, I quickly realized with the SQL, you first, on every time you're going to be doing some kind of command, need to start off by making a connection to the database, making a cursor to interact and do commands with, and then from there, when you're done, you commit any changes you've made and close out the connection. And realizing how many times I'd be doing that and wanting to follow the dry principle, I don't repeat yourself. I learned how to build a wrapper function so that I can have this go and do everything that I'd be repeating. I also decided to throw in a check to make sure that the table was properly created. In a later update, I'll probably add the ability to create the table first, but for now that works. And then all I needed to do was to add the function template above it, and then I can have these do everything I needed to do with very little, if any, repeating of code. And from there, when I'm ready to run the program, I just go to the main, it brings up the menu, and I then check to see the printing the database, and currently shows there's nothing. And then that should have also created my students database. And then from there, I can go and say, well, I'm going to add a student. And I need the 10-digit student ID. And then I need the name, Joseph Kemper, email, joseph.kemper@fake.edu, and then enrollment date. I'm going to deliberately mess this up. I'm going to go 2023-09-01, and then graduation date 2023, 2023 dash 12-23, and then it gives you the nice prompt. We've added Joseph Kemper to the database. And then from there, I realize, oh, I put the graduation date wrong. Let's go ahead and modify a student. 7 wants the student ID 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and anything I want to change and leave the same, I just skip past it, and let's get this fixed to 0, 2, 1, 9 dash 09 dash 01, and then from there we can go and print the database, and shows our one student in there. And oh yes, let's add our list of students. 5 and students.csv, and they've added 20 students. Let's go ahead and print those. And we've now got 21 entries. I want to print these list of students by their graduation date or by their enrollment date. And that puts them all in list based on when they enrolled. And then from there, oh, I'll have to fix that. Looks like I put that. Oh, I know what I did. I know exactly what I did for that one. That means I put you there. Now, if I were to go back and generate the list of students, it should generate with separate. I just realized that the student net list was generating by just one graduation date, one enrollment date, and one graduation date. And so let's test and make sure I fixed that. And then let's go and get rid of you. And then from there, go generate my list, start my program, and 5 students.csv, and then we want one. Might help if I made this more usable, and yes, that fixed it. So we now have a variety of graduation dates. And then from there, we can then go and for any student, we can then go and calculate days remaining until graduation. Oops, let's go 7, 3, 5. Let's make this a little bigger. 7, 3, 5, 3, 0. 4, 0, 4. Hopefully. So Deanne Taylor has 1,081 days remaining till her graduation date. And there is my program with one quick little fix. And my next project, I am going to be going back to my fitness app that I started early in this project Blitzkrieg, and we'll be getting that to the MVP status, specifically minimum viable product. And that I'll be starting up in January until the end of December. I am planning on taking a much needed vacation. I've been pushing rather hard for the past 6 years, and we'll be graduating on next week on December 14th. So, yay! I will see you all in January.